Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you could direct your attention, please, to the third base dugout. And please welcome, to throw out our first pitch tonight, Chris Gilson.
We are here for game number 3 of the Sheboygan A's young season. They take on the Plymouth Flames in a non-league exhibition game.
Glenn Blanke.
Sheboygan A's tonight have Brandon Winfield, number 28, pitching for them.
Yancey.
A's coming off a 5-3 victory over the West Dallas Nationals last Friday. The game in Eric Schmitz pitched well, 7 innings, just 1. Taylor Grimm, second base. At shortstop, Mitch McConnell. And Harry Stelt at third. And from right to left in the outfield, Wyatt Olson in right, Adam Ryan in left, and Cole Hiley is the center fielder for tonight's game. We had a little bit of rain earlier today. Seemed to clearing up, partly sunny skies, 70 degrees, so we should be good for today. Should be a nice, good day for baseball. A's looking to go to 3-0 on this young season. Plymouth Flames are 5-1 as for the So it will be up to Brandon Winfield to help and keep the A's offense down and help his team get to victory. Center fielder, number 13. Third, Greg Rude, shortstop, number 25. Batting fourth, Zach will bat seventh. Austin Mork, batting eighth. In left field, Greg Cron, the DH, batting ninth. And in an unusual move, the DH is two is hit down the left field line. That is out of play, foul. Hit to the third baseman and makes the play. Out number 1. Harry Stelt with an easy grounder to the third baseman. Makes the play. A's have a quick out to begin this game.
Center fielder number 13.
Swing and popped up into shallow right field. And Wyatt Olson with the easy catch. 2 outs now.
Shortstop number 25, Greg Root.
Due up next. And hit to left. Shallow. Made a diving play, unable to come up with it. And that should be a double for Greg Rood. Adam Ryan had a play on it, just hit not well enough and wasn't able to make the play. Wasn't hit all hard, but that ended up working out for Greg Rood. Up next, the first baseman, Zach Kane, with a runner in scoring position.
First baseman number 3, Zach Kane.
Did you set the audio to his audio?
Right now I did, yeah. It should be going.
Winfield is ready. The first pitch to Kane. Swing and a chopper to the first baseman. And that's going to be an infield hit, as the pitcher was unable to get to the base. So after 2 quick outs, Rood with a double, Kane with an infield single, and all of a sudden it's runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now due up next is
Number 27.
catcher Luke Held. Winfield has not given up any hard hits. Yet Rood's double was a little bloop hit, and Kane with a little chopper that just couldn't quite get the out. First pitch to Held is outside, 1-0. Winfield is ready. His windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to check his swing. Clearly went. One ball, 1 strike now. The 1-1 pitch. That ball is inside and it gets away from the catcher, and the Plymouth Flames will take an early 1-0 lead in the first inning. Hayden Fenner couldn't come up with that wild pitch, so on the play, Rood will score from third, and Kane goes to second. So it is a 2-1 count now. Guy on second, but Plymouth now leads 1-0. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and foul back. 2-2. Winfield ready, looking back to the second base. The 2-2 pitch. High and outside. Full count. Winfield was sitting pretty, had 2 strikes to the number 3 hitter with 2 outs, and after 2 straight hits and a wild pitch, Plymouth Flames have a lead. Full count pitch, swing and foul to the right. Winfield looking to get this out here and keep the deficit at 1 for his offense. Full count. Winfield gets his sign, and timeout. Timeout called by the batter, Zach Kane. Luke Held, excuse me. Now the full count payoff. Hit to the right side. That will get through into right field. And the throw to the plate. And the runner will score from second. And it's now a 2-0 lead for the Flame. Zach Kane scores from second. And Luke Held will stay at first on the throw.
Pitcher number 6, Matt Root.
The first hard hit ball against Winfield this inning, and it gives the Plymouth Flames a 2-0 lead. Due up now, Matt Rood, the pitcher. First pitch to him is swung on and missed. 0-1. Winfield ready again. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Winfield looking to retire his opposite pitcher. Get his team out of the inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's 3 outs. But despite that, Plymouth Flames take a 2-0 lead after 1/2 inning. The Sheboygan A's are due up next, facing a quick 2-0 hole.
Leading off bottom of the first for the A's is the designated hitter number 14, Carter Amundsen.
Due up first for the A's to lead off their half of the first, Carter Amundsen, DH for the Sheboygan A's. And the first pitch from the pitcher, Matt Rood, is down low for ball 1. The 1-0, swing and fouled off to the right. 1-1. The 1-1 is swing and fouled. 1-2 now on Carter Amundsen, the right-handed hitter out of Augustana College from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. The 1-2 pitch to Carter is up and in. 2-2. Root is ready. 2-2. Hit into right field. Playable. And out number 1 is recorded. Tyler Wilford with the easy catch in right. Carter Amundsen is retired. In next,
Fielder number
Adam Ryan,
59,
left fielder.
Adam Ryan.
Root is ready. The opening pitch to Ryan is swing and fouled off to the left. Out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. That's outside. 1-1 now. Rude with his 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on him. Ryan, the left fielder today, from Marian University, hails from New Lisbon, Wisconsin. The 1-2 is down low. 2-2. Two and two to Ryan. Swung and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 2-2. Last year for the A's, Ryan hit .256, slugged .320, OPS .691. OPS is on base plus slugging percentage. The full count pitch is outside, and that is a 1-out walk for Adam Ryan. Up next, Wyatt Olson, the right fielder, with a runner on first.
Right fielder number 34, Wyatt Olson.
The opening pitch to Olson is high, ball 1. A's have a runner on with 1 out, hoping to dig into that early deficit. At the very least, cut into that lead a little bit. Second pitch to him now is fouled back, 1-1. This is not something unusual. The A's themselves were down 2-0 last Friday after the first inning, ended up being down in a 3-0 hole, but came back and won 5-3 against the Nationals for their first Wisconsin State League game of the year. The 1-1 to Olson is swung and fouled back again. 1-2 now. Olson steps out. He's back in. Rude looks over to the first base side. His pitch and fouled back straight to the screen. Count remains at 1-2. Wyatt Olson goes to school at Indian Hills Community College. Hails from Janesville in Wisconsin. And that's swung on and hit to left field, and that will get down for a hit. Center fielder gets the play, and that will hold the runners to first and second. So after a 1-out fly ball to begin the inning, A's get a walk and a single into left center field.
Center fielder number 41, Cole Hiley.
Cole Hiley now with runners on first and second, just 1 out. A's with their cleanup hitter now, good opportunity to at least get 1 run in. And the first pitch to Hiley is inside of the strike zone. Strike 1. Oh and 1 to him. Outside, 1-1. One and 1 now is swung on and missed. 1-2. Cole Hiley, the center fielder, waits for his 1-2, and there it is. And that's inside, 2-2. Cole Hiley from UW Milwaukee from Sheboygan Falls, just down the road. And that swung on and missed. 3 strikes, and that is 2 outs for the A's. And in next, Taylor Grimm, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 9, Taylor Grimm.
It's up to the 5th place hitter now to at least get in a base hit. That should score at least 1. Extra bases might score 2. Rude with the opening pitch to fouled off to the right. And that will just get out of play. 0-1 to start the at-bat. Rude is ready, gets his sign, and the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. And that is hit into left field. That is hit well. The left fielder looks at it, and that ball is gone. That is a 3-run home run for Taylor Grimm. And the A's take a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Taylor Grimm hammered that into left field just beyond the wall, about 330 feet. And what was a 2-0 deficit is now a 3-2 lead after 1 inning. So a good start for the Sheboygan A's offense after a rough top of the first for their pitcher.
Number 19, Harry Stout.
The third baseman now due up next, Harry Stelt, looking to keep this inning going now with the bases empty and still 2 outs. The opening pitch to him is fouled back. 0-1. And the 0-1 to him now is just down low. Or no, call the strike. 0-2. 0-2 to Harry Stelt. The windup from Rude and down low. 1-2. Rude is ready. His 1-2 pitch. Swung and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 1-2. Rude working quick. His 1-2. That's swung on and hit in the left field. That will fall for a base hit. The A's keep it going. Stelt with a single, and in comes shortstop Mitch McConnell.
Shortstop, number 16, Mitch McConnell.
That home run by Grimm was the first by a Sheboygan A's this season. And the first pitch to McConnell is inside, ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and hit hard to the third baseman, but he makes the play, throws it to second, and the A's are done this inning. McConnell hit it well right to the third baseman, but Zach Gambrell made the play, and the A's, however, will leave the inning with a 3-2 lead after entering it with a 2-0 deficit. So after one complete inning, it remains Sheboygan A's 3, Plymouth Flames 2. So an eventful first inning for the Sheboygan A's and Plymouth Flames. 2 runs for the Plymouth, and then 3 runs for Sheboygan on the Taylor Grimm 3-run home run. Was the leader for the A's last year with 5 home runs, and the first this year for the A's team. Winfield back out there now on to face the right fielder, Tyler Wilford. The opening pitch to him is outside, 1-0. Winfield ready, set, and 1-0 pitch fouled back to the screen. 1-1. Winfield, a left-handed pitcher from Marion University, hails from Ripon, Wisconsin. Winfield ready with his 1-1 pitch. That catches the corner, 1-2 now. Winfield looking to put up a 0, keep his team with the lead. And the 1-2 to Wilford is fouled back to the screen again. 1-2. Winfield winds up. His 1-2 is fouled off to the left. That will get out of play. Count still remains at 1-2. Last year for the A's, Winfield had 14 appearances, with 10 starts. Went 4-1 with a 2.69 ERA. And the 1-2 was quickly fouled back again, and the count still remains at 1-2. In 73 and 2/3 inning pitched, Winfield struck out 71, so a near 1 strikeout per inning. A good rate for Winfield last year. And the 1-2 is fouled off again. Wilford staying tough, fouling off some tough pitches, keeping himself alive. Winfield ready again. And that's swung and just fouled. Count still at 1-2. Winfield trying to retire the first batter. He's fouled off a couple of tough pitches the last 4. Count has remained at 1-2. Wilford steps out. He's back in. He's ready. Winfield gets the sign he wants. And that is just down the middle. Strike 3. And Winfield gets his man. First out. Up next, Austin Mork, the left fielder for the Flames.
Left fielder number 18, Austin Mork.
A little delay here as the umpire needs a few more balls. The opening pitch to Mork. Catches the corner on the inside, 0-1. The 0-1 windup. Swung on and missed, 0-2. The 0-2 windup, and that's swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. So, due up next, Greg Cron, the DH, hitting for the third baseman.
Designated hitter number 31, Greg Cron.
Going back to the last inning, that's 3 strikeouts straight for Winfield. 2 outs in the top of the second. And that is a bunt, and that is popped up and back to the screen, 0-1. Cron probably looking to get an infield single with a little quick bunt, but fouls it back. The 0-1 to Cron. That's swung and fouled back, 0-2. So Cron down to a quick 0-2 hole. Winfield probably looking for his 4th straight strikeout and a strikeout to end the inning. And that's fouled back to the left. Out of play. 0-2. Winfield is ready. His 0-2 payoff pitch, and that's right down the middle. That is strike 3, and he strikes out the side in the top of the second inning. So after Plymouth gets 2 in the top of the first, Winfield does the job. And after 1.5 complete, Sheboygan A's keep the lead at 3-2. We are here for the bottom of the second inning. A's with a 3-2 lead. Leading off is Hayden Fenner,
Number 6.
the catcher.
Hayden Fenner.
Hayden Fenner from UW Whitewater. Hometown is Ripon, Wisconsin. The opening pitch to him is on the outside corner, 0-1 to Fenner. Root is ready. His 0-1 pitch just outside, 1-1. One and one. The windup, swing and a miss, foul tipped. 1-2. Root is ready. His 1-2 pitch. That's outside. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled back to the screen. Count remains the same. Root with his windup. The 0-2 pitch. That's inside. Count goes full. The full count offering is outside. That is ball 4, and Fenner with the leadoff walk, and up steps Mitchell Sutton, first baseman.
First baseman, number 45, Mitchell Sutton.
So A's have a quick runner on base, looking to extend their lead here. Root is ready. The opening pitch to him is hit down the right field line. That it will be foul. Sutton with a quick 0-1 count on him. The 0-1 offering is hit foul to the right again. 0-2. Sutton from UW La Crosse. His hometown is Mequon, Wisconsin. And that's hit hard to the second baseman, but that will be a double play. It was hit well, but it was hit right to the second baseman, Clay Henning. Threw it to shortstop Greg Root and threw the play over to first. And A's now are down to 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 14, Carter Amundsen.
So what looked like a promising inning is now no on, 2 outs for Carter Amundsen, the DH. And the first pitch to him is low and outside. Amundsen with a flyout, his first at bat. The 1-0 to him. Swung on and hit down the first base line. Pitcher makes the play, and that's 3 outs. So Rude, after a leadoff walk, gets a double play, and then an easy grounder off to his right makes the play, and the A's are retired. So 2 complete, and after the first inning, both teams scored some runs, 2 scoreless, and it's still 3-2 A's. We're back for the top of the 3rd inning. Sheboygan A's lead the Plymouth Flames 3-2.
Second baseman number 7, Clay Henning.
Clay Henning will lead off the top of the 3rd for the Plymouth Flames. Brandon Winfield still out there for the Sheboygan A's. He has 4 straight strikeouts, including striking out the side in the top of the 2nd. The opening pitch to Henning is high, ball 1. Winfield ready, his 1-0 pitch, and that's hit to the right side. That's an easy play for Taylor Grimm. He makes the play. 1 out.
Center fielder number 13, Jake Clemmy.
Jake Clemmy due up next. Center fielder for the Flames. Winfield in the lineup. Opening offering to him is right down the middle. 0-1. Clemmy 0 for 1 today with a flyout to the right fielder. That's swung on and missed. 0-2. Winfield's 0-2 offering. And he held on the check swing. Ball outside, 1-2. The 1-2 offering is on the outside corner. Strike 3, 2 outs. So out goes Jake Clemmy, and in steps the shortstop, Greg Rude.
Shortstop number 25, Greg Rude.
The opening pitch to Rude is on the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Rude started the Plymouth Flames' first inning rally with a 2-out bloop double. Ended up scoring on a wild pitch. And the 1-1 him is on the outside corner, 1-2. Winfield with the payoff pitch, swung on and fouled back. Count remains at 1-2 for Greg Rude. Payoff pitch again. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That is 3 outs, and Winfield is really locked in now after giving up 2 runs in the top of the first. He has retired the last 6. So after 2.5 complete, it remains 3-2 A's. It is the top or bottom of the 3rd inning. Sheboygan A's due up. Adam Ryan, the left fielder, will lead off the inning. A's still with a 3-2 lead.
Off the bottom of the 3rd for the A's is the left fielder, number 39, Adam Ryan.
Ryan, with a 1-out walk in the bottom of the 1st, ended up scoring on the Taylor Grimm 3-run home run. Opening pitch to Grimm is up and away. 1-0. The 1-0 offering, down low, 2-0. Rude's 2-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner, 2-1. Rude ready again, his 2-1 offering, swung and fouled back. Count evens now, 2-2. Ryan steps out, steps back in, he's ready, and Rude's 2-2 offering swung on and missed. So a strikeout for the leadoff hitter, and in steps the right fielder, Wyatt Olson.
Right fielder, number 34, Wyatt Olson.
Wyatt Olson, to start out, is 1 for 1 with a single, and he also scored on Grimm's 3-run home run. The opening offering to him catches the inside corner, 0-1. Rude gets it quickly, he's ready, and right down the middle, 0-2. Olson in a quick 0-2 hole. Matt Rude is ready, and the 0-2 pitch is swung and hit to the right side. That will get to the right fielder, and Tyler Wilford makes the catch. 2 outs for the A's.
Center fielder, number 41, Cole Hiley.
Center fielder Cole Hiley steps in. A's with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Opening pitch to Hiley. It's down the middle, 0-1. Hiley 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 1st inning. 0-1 is inside, 1-1. Rude's windup, and the 1-1 offering is swung in a shot to the left or 3rd baseman, but cannot make the catch. So Hiley with a line drive shot right to Zach Gambrel, but he cannot make the play. So the A's have a runner on with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 9, Taylor Grimm.
So now Taylor Grimm steps in. He had the 3-run home run that has accounted for all the runs for the A's so far, and he has the runner on first with 2 outs. And a stolen base attempt, and Hiley will get there safely. And that was a ball on the pitch. So 1-0, and Grimm now has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The 1-0 to Grimm is inside. 2-0 to the 5th place hitter. The 2-0 is down low. 3-0 now to Grimm. Grimm from UW Oshkosh. Hometown is in Wisconsin at Cedarburg. The 3-0 offering to him catches the corner. 3-1. Grimm waiting, and the 3-1 pitch to him is hit down the line. That is a foul ball. Zach Gambrell looked to have a play on it, but that ball is just foul. Gambrell unable to make the play anyway. So the count goes full. A's with a runner on second. That runner is Cole Hiley. Singled and had a stolen base. Grimm is set. Rude's 3-2 pitch is hit foul back to the screen. Count remains at 3-2. Full count offering is hit in the left field. The center fielder has a beat on it, and he will make the play. So Clemmy moves to his right, makes the play, and the A's are retired in the bottom of the 3rd. They get a 2-out single, but are unable to take advantage. So after 3 complete innings, A's still with the lead over Plymouth, 3-2. We are back for the top of the 4th inning. A's with a 3-2 lead over the Plymouth Flames. Stepping in to lead off the top of the 4th inning, Zach Kane.
The Flames is first baseman number 3, Zach Kane.
Kane is the first baseman. Winfield's ready. His opening offering to Kane is on the outside corner, 0-1. Kane singled and scored in his first at-bat. The 0-1 to him is outside, 1-1. Kane scored on the single by Luke Held. to give the Flame a 2-0 lead. And the 1-1 is outside, 2-1. A's were able to score 3 in the bottom of the first to get the lead. 2-1 is outside again, 3-1. Winfield in a hole to the first baseman. Kane looks at strike 2. So Winfield gets the count full. And the full count offering is swung on and hit right to the pitcher, but it's over his head. Shortstop cannot make the play, and that will be an infield single. So Mitch McConnell tries and makes the play on a high infield chopper, but it was not hit hard enough. So a leadoff infield single for Zach Kane.
Catcher number 27, Luke Held.
Due up next, now the catcher, Luke Held, with a runner on first and no outs. Opening offering to Held is inside, 1-0. Winfield is ready, and he pick off play, and Kane is back safely. Winfield set, gets a sign, he's ready, the 1-0 offering. That catches the corner, 1-1. Winfield ready again. His windup, the pitch. That's in the zone, 1-2. Held so far today is 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Winfield is ready, and that catches the corner. That's strike 3 called, and Held is gone. So a runner at first still with 1 out, and in steps the pitcher, Matt Rood.
Pitcher number 6, Matt Rood.
Winfield gets his sign. He's ready, and it's a pickoff, and he's back safely. Winfield keeping an eye on the first base runner, Zach Kane, trying to keep him close. The first pitch is fouled back to the screen. Matt Rood with an 0-1 count. Winfield is ready. The 0-1 offering to Rood. High and tight. 1-1. Winfield set, gets his sign. The 1-1 offering is a little bit outside. 2-1 now to the pitcher, Matt Rood. Runner on first is Zach Kane, led off the inning with an infield single. The 2-1 is outside, and it's now 3-1 to the pitcher. Winfield trying to get back against his fellow pitcher, and the 3-1 is high, and that is ball 4. So after an infield single, strikeout looking, and now a walk, Plymouth Flames have
14,
2 runners on, first and second, with 1 out. And in steps the right fielder, Ty Wilford. Winfield is ready, and the opening pitch is hit into center field, and that will drop for a hit. And the throw to third will be in time. So Cole Hiley cannot make the play on the shallow hit ball, but he's able to throw a strike to the third baseman, Harry Stelt, to get the force out. So 2 outs.
Fielder number 18, Austin Mork.
Runner still on first and second for Austin Mork. Could have been dangerous for the A's, possibly bases loaded, 1 out, but a nice play by the center fielder Hiley. A nice throw, I should say, and now just 2 outs and runners just on first and second. Winfield had a first pitch strike, and he's ready, and the 0-1 pitch now is swung on and missed, 0-2. The payoff pitch now. Fouled off to the right. That hits the screen, and the count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 offering again is just fouled off. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 offering again is on the inside corner. That's strike 3 called on Austin Mork. And the Flames are retired. So a little bit of a threat, but Winfield pitches around it. And after 3.5 complete, it still remains Sheboygan A's 3, Plymouth Flames 2.
Leading off bottom 4th for the A's. Third baseman number 19, Harry Stelt.
Harry Stelt steps in the bottom of the 4th. Matt Rood is still in for the Plymouth Flame. And the first pitch is in for a strike. Harry Stelt, the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single today. And the 0-1 pitch to him is swung on and missed. Stelt down in an 0-2 hole. The 0-2 offering to Stelt is down low and outside. 1-2. The wind up the pitch. Just down low. 2-2. Stelt last year for the A's, .318 with a .403 slugging percentage and a .497 on base percentage. The 2-2 is outside, and Stelt works it back full. So Stelt was in an 0-2 count and works it full. And the full pitch offering is down low, and that's ball 4. So after facing a quick 0-2 hole, Stelt works a leadoff walk. And in will step Mitch McConnell,
Shortstop.
the shortstop.
16, Mitch McConnell.
Opening pitch to McConnell is called a strike. Rude gets the sign, comes together, and the 0-1 pitch just out of the zone. And 1-1 now to McConnell. One and one is fouled off to the left. 1-2. McConnell so far today is 0 for 1 with the ground out to the third baseman. The 1-2 offering is just a bit high. Count goes to 2-2. And the 2-2 is just a bit outside. Now he works it full. Harry Stelt still at first after the leadoff walk. Rude is ready, and the 3-2 pitch is lined into left field. And that will be a leadoff double as it took some time from the center fielder to get the ball in. So Mitch McConnell with a sharp ground ball into left center field. The center fielder, Jake Clemmy, took a little bit of time getting it in. So Harry Stelt goes to third, and Mitch McConnell goes to second. So now second and third with no outs. And Hayden Fenner steps in with an excellent opportunity for the A's to get at least one run. A base hit probably scores 2. And the opening offering to Fenner is down on the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 to Fenner is fouled off to the left and out of play. 0-2. A's just need a fly ball or a ground ball to the right side. Should score Stelt and would give the A's another run. And the 0-2 is swung on and missed. And Fenner is retired on the swinging strikeout. Up to Mitchell Sutton now, the first baseman.
Baseman number 45, Mitchell Sutton.
Runner still on second and third. The first pitch to Sutton is down low and outside. 1-0. A's still with a 3-2 lead, but in a good position to add some padding to their lead. 1-0 pitch is down at the bottom of the zone. 1-1. And the 1-1 offering is outside, 2-1. Sutton this year for Lacrosse had 11 at-bats, hit .455 with a 1.098 OPS, a rather short sample size, but he had some success. And that ball comes in and hits him right in the back between the numbers. So what was a 2-1 count turns into a hit by pitch, and the bases are now loaded for the top of the order in Carter Amundsen. And Plymouth Flames manager coming in to talk with his infield and his pitcher. A's with a 3-2 lead, looking to at least increase their lead by 1, maybe 2 runs. An extra base hit to the outfield might even score 3. At third is Harry Stelt. At a leadoff walk to the inning. Mitch McConnell is at second with a double. Hayden Fenner then struck out, and then Sutton with the hit by pitch, which loaded the bases.
Designated hitter number 14, Carter Amundsen.
So the meeting is over. Plymouth Flames manager said what he needed to say to his pitcher and his infield. And in steps Carter Amundsen, leadoff hitter and DH for the A's. And the first pitch is just on the inside corner, 0-1. And Stelt heads home, and that's a suicide squeeze, and the A's will score a run, and Carter Amundsen will reach first safely. So Stelt busting it down the line as Rude was working his way to the plate. And Carter with an excellent bunt. So the A's now with a run in the bottom of the fourth, leading 4-2. Should probably be an infield single for Carter Amundsen. So after the suicide squeeze scores a run, in steps Adam Ryan. Bases still loaded with just 1 out. And the first pitch to Ryan is hit hard into right field, but the second baseman makes the play. However, a run will score. So Mitch McConnell scores on the ground out to the second baseman, Clay Henning. So a productive out for Adam Ryan on the first pitch, and up is next is Wyatt Olson, the right fielder. A's now with a 5-3 lead, 2 runs in so far.
Right fielder number 34, Wyatt Olson.
Olson with an opportunity to bring in some more runs yet, with 2 runners in scoring position, but 2 outs. And the first pitch is fouled. 0-1. Rude is ready in the 0-1 offering. And that's inside. That almost hits Olson. 1-1. 1-1 offering is a looper into left field, and that will get down. And both runners will score on the single by Wyatt Olson, and the A's now have a 7-2 lead. They put up a 4 spot so far in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mitchell Sutton and Carter Amundsen score on the little looping line drive that falls just in front of the left fielder, Austin Mork.
Center fielder number 41, Cole Hiley.
On the throw, Wyatt Olson moves on to second. So in comes Cole Hiley with a runner in scoring position, and the first pitch to him is out of the zone, 1-0. 1-0 offering is sharp ground ball to the shortstop. He makes the play, but he throws it away. And now the first baseman looking over to the third base side, and the A's will continue on. So Cole Hiley with a simple ground ball to the shortstop, Greg Root, but he threw it high and away. First baseman Zach Kane was able to
second baseman number 9, Taylor
grab the ball,
Kim,
but could not keep his foot on the bag as that was well off the play, off the bag. So Cole Hiley reaches on a error, and Taylor Grimm now steps in with runners on first and third. Grimm 1 for 2 today with a home run in the first inning. And he swings at the first pitch. Greg Rude gets another ground ball, and this time he makes the play. Throws out Olson at second base, and the A's are finally retired. A's bat around, bring all 9 men to the plate, score 4 runs, and after 4 complete innings, it's now 7-2 A's. So the A's put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 4th, now have a 7-2 lead, and in the top of the 5th, in steps Greg Cron, the DH, for the Plymouth Flame. And Winfield's opening offering to Cron is hit to the left side, and that will get through the hole, and a leadoff single. And for the top of the order for Plymouth Flames comes the leadoff hitter, Clay Henning.
Second baseman number 7, Clay Henning.
Yeah, it's not. So Henning steps in with a runner on first, and the first pitch to Henning is high, and he ducks out of the way. 1-0. Winfield is ready. 1-0 offering to Henning. That is on the outside corner, 1-1. Winfield throws over to first. Cron is back safely. Winfield ready. And throws over again. Cron back safely again. So back-to-back pickoff plays. Both times Cron able to get back rather easily. Winfield set, and this time he comes to the plate, and that ball is outside. So now it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. Henning now in a 2-2 count. Winfield is in the windup, and he throws over back to first. Cron is again back safely. Brandon Winfield keeping a close eye on the runner at first. 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. That is strike 3. And out number 1 for Winfield. And in comes Jake Clemmy, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 13, Jake Clemming.
Plymouth Flames still with a runner on first. 1 out. Winfield is set. Gets his sign, and his first pitch to Clemmy is fouled off to the right. Winfield comes together. His 0-1 offering is swung on and missed, and a pickoff play to first by the catcher, and he is back safely. So Hayden Fenner with a pickoff attempt, but Cron is again back safely. That's now 4 pickoffs by the A's this inning. 3 by the pitcher, and 1 now by catcher Fenner. And the 0-2 is inside. Count is now at 1-2. Winfield's 1-2 offering is a little low. Winfield gets the sign he's looking for. His 2-2 offering. That's hitting the right field. Playable. Out number 2. So Wyatt Olson with the putout on the easy, simple fly ball. So Clemmy is retired, and in steps Greg Rue, the shortstop.
Shortstop number 25, Greg Root.
So after the lead-off single, Plymouth Flames now with 2 outs. And the opening offering to Rude is outside, 1-0. Winfield steps off. Steps back on. Looks in, gets the pitch he's looking for. And is keeping an eye on the first base side. And Greg Rude calls timeout. Now we're ready again. Winfield back together. And his 1-0 offering is a ground ball to the second baseman. He makes the play, and we have 3 outs. So after the leadoff single, we have a strikeout, a fly ball to the right side, and then Taylor Grimm with the easy ground ball out. So, after what was a 2-run first inning, Winfield has retired, or has gone scoreless the last 4. And after 4.5 complete, it's 7-2 A's.
Third baseman number 19, Harry Stell.
We are back for the bottom of the 5th inning. The Sheboygan A's with a 5-run lead, 7-2 over the Plymouth Flames. Leading off this 5th inning will be the third baseman, Harry Stelt. who has yet to be retired. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. And the first pitch to Stelt is in the zone, 0-1. On one to Stelt, fouled off to the right. Stelt with a run scored so far today. In the 4th inning, he had a leadoff walk. The 0-2 to him is right down the middle. That is strike 3 called. One out for the A's, and in steps shortstop Mitch McConnell. McConnell today 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. First pitch to him is a chopper to the second baseman, makes the play, 2 outs. So 2 quick outs. Stelt with the strikeout looking. McConnell grounds out to Clay Henning.
Catcher number 6, Hayden Fenner.
Catcher Hayden Fenner steps in. Fenner today 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch to him, little high, 1-0. 1-0 offering is swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is swung and fouled back. Hayden Fenner now in a 1-2 hole. A's with 2 outs, nobody on, and Rude's 1-2 offering. Just a little high, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is hit into left field. Easy fly ball for Austin Mork, who makes the catch. And the A's are retired 1-2-3. So after a 4-run spot in the bottom of the 4th, A's don't get anything in the bottom of the 5th, but they still lead 7-2 over Plymouth. So we are back for the top of the 6th inning. A's lead by 5. 7-2 is the score. And Zach Kane, the first baseman, will lead off this inning for Plymouth.
Leading off top 6 for Plymouth, first baseman number 3, Zach Kane.
Zach Kane today with 2 singles. 2 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him is outside. And the 1-0 offering. Outside and low. 2-0. Winfield still going for the A's. And he's ready with a 2-0. That ball is low and away. 3-0. So Winfield in danger of walking the leadoff hitter. And his 3-0 count. Pitch is down the middle. 3-1. Winfield ready again. His offering is lined into left center field. That will get down. And he will stay at first. So a line drive shot into left center field. Adam Ryan able to cut it off, keeping Kane at first.
Catcher number 27, Luke Held.
So Luke Held after the leadoff single. And the opening pitch is a line drive into center field. That will get down. And moving station to station. Runners at first and second. No outs. So Winfield in a bit of a trouble, allowing 2 leadoff singles. And in steps the pitcher, Matt Rood. But first, a discussion at the mound with just Winfield and his catching mate, Hayden Fenner. Probably some words of encouragement. Seeing how he's doing. And the manager heard all he needed to see.
Number 6, Matt Rood.
So Winfield will stay on in a bit of a trouble situation. Runners on first and second, no out. Pitcher Matt Rood, excellent opportunity to help himself out. Winfield is ready. His first pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Brandon Winfield is ready. His 0-1 offering is inside corner. 0-2. Winfield fouls it off to the right. Count remains at 0-2. A's lead by 5, 7-2. Plymouth scored 2 in the top of the first. Sheboygan with 3 in the bottom of the third on a Taylor Grimm home run. Scored 4 more in the bottom of the fourth is how we have scored so far today. And Rood fouls it off a pitch down to the right side that is foul and out of play. So count is still at 0-2. Both teams with 7 hits apiece. Plymouth with an error. Brandon Winfield is ready. He looks back to the runner at second. Does not make a throw. Winfield set. And that's swung on and missed. Strikes out the pitcher. Runner still at first and second, but 1 out now for Tyler Wilford, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 14, Tyler Wilford.
The first pitch to him is swung at, and that's 0-1. Brandon Winfield is set. His 0-1 offering to Wilford. That is outside. That gets away. Both runners will move up a base. So Zach Kane moves on to third. Luke Held moves on to second. Second and third now with 1 out. Wilford with a 1-1 count. Brandon Winfield has a large cushion to deal with, but most certainly wants to get out of this inning with no more runs allowed. And that 1-1 offering is outside. Hitters count now for Wilford at 2-1. Winfield is set, and the 2-1 is swung on and missed. So Winfield gets back ahead of the count against the number 7 hitter. And his 2-2 pitch. That's on the outside corner. That's called strike 3, and that's 2 outs now. So Wilford looks at strike 3, and Austin Mork will step in.
Austin Mork.
Left fielder for Plymouth Flames.
Got a pinch hitter.
Actually, a pinch hitter, number 2, steps in.
Ryan
Wachter.
Pinch hitting number 2, Ryan Wachter.
So Austin Mork, pinch hit for by Ryan Wachter. Winfield's first pitch to the pinch hitter is low and inside. 1-0. And the 1-0 is swung on and miss. 1-1. Winfield is ready. His 1-1 pitch to Wachter is fouled down to the right. That is out of play. Winfield gets ahead 1-2. Has a chance to get out of this inning with no runs allowed, despite giving up 2 quick leadoff singles. And the payoff pitch, that's called strike 3. That is 3 outs, and the pinch hitter is gone. So despite 2 singles to lead off the inning, Winfield is able to pitch around him. No runs score, and after 5.5 complete innings, the A's with a nice 7-2 lead. Go ahead.
Now pitching for the Flames, number 13, Jake Clemmy.
So here we are for the bottom of the 6th. Plymouth Flames have a new pitcher.
45, Mitchell Sutton.
Jake Clemmy comes in from center field. He is now the pitcher, and he will face Mitchell Sutton to lead off the inning. The first pitch to Sutton is inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Down low and inside. 2-0. Is fouled back to the right. 2-1. Clemmy is ready. His 2-1 pitch. That is inside. 3-1. Offering. Yeah. Fouled off to the screen. Clemmy is ready, and the pitch. Swung and hit off to the right, but there's no one at first, so he will reach base safely on what will likely be scored an infield single. Zach Kane probably looking to try and make a play on that, but that was clearly the second baseman's ball.
Designated hitter number 14, Carter Amundsen.
So because of that, Mitchell Sutton with a leadoff infield single. And in steps the DH, Carter Amundsen. And we are back at the top of the order for the A's. And the first pitch to Amundsen. That's inside. 1-0. Clemmy looks over to first. Sutton back without a throw. Clemmy's 1-0 offering is down low. Sutton steals second. So the A's now have a runner in scoring position with no outs. A's being aggressive here despite being up 7-2. Clemmy is ready and his 2-0 pitch. That's hit to the left side. Greg Rude makes the play, and that's a nice play. Moves to his right, makes the play, and a throw across his body to retire Amundsen, the DH.
Left fielder number 39, Adam Ryan.
Mitchell Sutton forced to stay at his base at second. So no runner advances, and Adam Ryan steps to the plate, left fielder for the A's with one out and a runner at second. First pitch to him is hit into right center field. Hit well, and that will drop in for a hit. Mitchell Sutton will come around from second to score, and that is a RBI double from Adam Ryan. He hit that all the way to the wall, about 390 feet. Center fielder could not make the play. Jake Clemmy comes in and gives up a run early to the A's, and it's now 8-2.
Right fielder number 34, Wyatt Olson.
Wyatt Olson steps in now. Runner at second after the RBI double. And the first pitch is just a bit high. 1-0. And the 1-0 is fouled off to the right. That will get out of play. Count now at 1-1. Clemmy is ready. His 1-1 pitch fouled off to the right. That will get to the backstop, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Popped up. Second baseman has a beat on it. And he will make the play. 2 outs. So Olson pops up to the second baseman, Clay Henning.
Pinch hitting number 31, Dylan Dietert.
And we actually will have a pinch hitter for Wyatt Olson, number 31, Derek Dieter. He comes up with 2 outs and a runner at second. Yep. So Clemmy is ready. His opening pitch to the pinch hitter, Dieter. Swung on and missed. Dieter pinch hitting for the center fielder, Cole Hiley. The 0-1 offering. Swung and fouled straight back to the screen. Dieter in a quick 0-2 hole. Runner still at second. 2 outs. 0-2 count, and the windup and the pitch. That's just a bit high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That's just a bit outside. 2-2. So Dieter able to even up the count after falling down to 0-2. Clemmy is ready. His 2-2 pitch. That's high and over Dieter's head. Dieter falling 0-2, able to work the count full. If he gets on, Taylor Grimm will bat next. That pitch is fouled off back to the screen. Dieter waits for the full count pitch. That's hit off to the right side, and the first baseman looks at it, and that will get out of play. Zach Kane gave it a look, but it is a foul ball, and the count still remains at full. Cole Hiley finishes his day 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and he also reached base on an error by the shortstop. And that 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. So the A's leave a runner in scoring position, but they are able to score on the RBI double by Adam Ryan. So going into the top of the 7th, the Sheboygan A's increased their lead to 8-2. So we are back for the top of the 7th inning. A's with a 8-2 lead over Plymouth.
Got it.
We have a new pitcher now for the Sheboygan A's, number 25, Ben Folger. Brandon Winfield leaves with an
Pitching for the A's, number 25, Ben.
excellent line. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 runs allowed, both earned,
Right, Cron.
just one walk, and 12 strikeouts. So Winfield mowing down the Plymouth Flames batters today, and steps aside for Ben Folger. And his first pitch, down low. Leading off for the Flames is Greg Cron, the DH. And his 1-0 offering is chopped up the middle. And that will be an infield single. Clay Henning had a play on it, decided to hold on to it. Probably a smart move, trying to avoid throwing it away. So Cron leads off the inning with a infield single, and in steps the top of the order,
Number 7,
Clay Henning, the second baseman. Henning 0 for 3 today with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Henning hits a ball to the first baseman. He will make the play on his own unassisted, and that's out number 1. So a little simple ground ball to Sutton. He makes the play, and that's 1 out.
Pitcher number 13, Jake Clemmy.
So after the unassisted ground out, in steps Jake Clemmy, now the pitcher for the Plymouth Flames. Folger's first pitch to him is in the zone, down the middle, 0-1. One to him. Fouled off to the right. Getting a little foggy here on the field, especially in right and center field. Fog moving in. Starting to cover over the grass, a little bit of a mist right now. Folger is ready. And his side offering is hit to the shortstop. A long throw over, and that will be an infield single. Mitch McConnell never really had a shot at that. Clemmy with good speed. And McConnell had to throw it all the way over from the hole, and that will be an infield single. So runners at first and second now. Greg Rue, the shortstop, will bat with 1 out. And Ben Folger's first offering to him is inside. Ben Folger, a left-handed side thrower, does not throw over the top, throws more to the side. If you're looking at a clock, more like from 3 o'clock, rather than from about 1 or 2 o'clock like most pitchers. One and one now. And the 1-1 skips away from the catcher, but Hayden Fenner able to come up with it quickly, and no runners will advance. And the 2-1 is almost getting away from the catcher again. That is 3-1. As previously mentioned, Greg Root is the former Sheboygan A. Career with the A's, hit .231 on base of .293. Last played for the A's in 2013. And now he works a walk, and the bases are now loaded. And Zach Kane, the first baseman, steps in. But first, a meeting by manager, talking with his pitcher, who has loaded the bases with just 1 out.
Too cool.
Getting some words of confidence from his manager. And he will stay in the game, hoping to get out of this mess.
First baseman number 3, Zach Kane.
So Zach Kane now steps in against Folger. Folger is ready, and the first pitch to Kane is in the zone, 0-1. Left-hander ready, and the 0-1 is a little outside, gets away from his catcher. 1-1. Folger, the lefty, is set, and that is fouled off to the right. Kane now with a 1-2 count. Folger looking for the double play that would end the inning. At the very least, a pop-up or a strikeout, hoping to avoid letting any more runs cross. And that is strike 3 call. He gets what he needs. And Kane is retired. So 2 outs now. Bases still loaded for Luke Held. Folger now has a chance to get out of this inning with no runs allowed.
Catcher number 27, Luke Held.
First pitch to Held is swung on and missed, 0-1. Folger comes together, and his 0-1 offering is fouled off to the screen. 0-2 now. Folger 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And the base is loaded with 1 out and has a chance to prevent any runs from scoring. Folger is set. And his payoff pitch. That's outside, 1-2. Folger looks in. He gets the pitch he wants. His 1-2 offering. Chopped up the middle, right to Folger. He will make the play. And that is out number 3. So the Flames load the bases with 1 out. But they are unable to score. So Folger works around the trouble. And we have a scoreless top of the 7th. And after 6.5 complete innings, we have a score 8 for Sheboygan, 2 for Plymouth. So we are here for the bottom of the 7th. The A's with a solid 6-run cushion. And they will come to bat here in the bottom of the 7th.
Hitting off the bottom of the 7th for the A's. Second baseman, number 9.
Taylor Grimm will lead off the inning for the A's. The second baseman today is 1 for 3 with a fly ball out, a ground out, and opened up the scoring for the A's with a three-run home run in the bottom of the 1st. That 3-run home run gave the A's the lead, and they have not relinquished it since. And the first pitch to Grimm is a little high. 1-0 offering. 2-0. Ball was a little high and a little outside. Clemmy working his second inning of work now. And his 2-0 offering to Grimm is low and inside. Clemmy's offering. 3-1. The 3-1 offering from Grimm is low and inside. That's ball 4, and that's a leadoff walk. So Grimm works a leadoff walk, and Harry Stout will step in with a runner on first, and no outs.
Third baseman, number 19, Harry Stout.
Harry Stout today is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Also struck out in the 5th inning. And the first pitch to him is a ball. And it's 1-0. And the 1-0 offering to him is chopped to the right side. And that will be the first out. Taylor Grimm advances to second. Harry Stout grounds out.
Shortstop, number 16, Mitch McConnell.
Easy play for the second baseman, Clay Henning. So with a runner on second now, in steps Mitch McConnell, the shortstop, with Taylor Grimm at second base, and 1 out. And the first pitch to him is high in, 1-0. Clemmy's offering is just a bit outside, 2-0. A's have had plenty of base runners today, and they've also scored plenty. 8 runs on 9 hits. That is fouled back to the screen, 2-1. That is a line drive ground ball, and that's a second error for Greg Root today. So Mitch McConnell reaches on the error. So Root with 2 errors today. Taylor Grimm moves on to third base. Mitch McConnell safe at first, and runners at the corners for Hayden Fenner, the catcher.
Catcher, number 6, Hayden Fenner.
So the A's with yet another opportunity to score some runs. Fenner steps in. Clemmy looks in, nods with what he wants, and that is in the zone. Fenner down quickly, 0-1. Clemmy's ready. His 1-0 offering is outside, 1-1. Timeout taken by Fenner as he looks like he's tying his shoe. He's ready, and the pitch is outside. 2-1 now to Hayden Fenner. Fenner today 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Three and one. The ball was outside, and Fenner is now in a good hitter's count, 3-1. Due up next for the A's, Mitchell Sutton, the first baseman. And that is a strike just on the corner. And Clemmy is able to get the count full. And the full count offering is swung on and missed. That's a strikeout for Fenner, his second of the day. And in steps the number 9 hitter, Mitchell Sutton.
First baseman number 45, Mitchell Sutton.
Sutton steps in with runners on the corners and 2 outs. The first pitch to him is at the bottom of the zone, strike 1. Clemmy throws over the first with a pickoff, and he's back safely. Mitch McConnell able to get back in ahead of the tag. Runner still at the corners. 0-1 count to Mitch McConnell. Bottom of the 7th, 8-2 A's lead. The 0-1 pitch to him is hit into left field. And that will be an easy play for the center fielder, Eric Heidenreiter, coming in for Jake Clemmy after he began pitching. So the A's get some runners on, but are unable to score. But they still have a commanding 8-2 lead over the Plymouth Flames. Go ahead. We are back for the top of the 8th inning. A's leading 8-2. Eric Heidenreiter, the center fielder, will step in. He came in for Jake Clemmy when he went from center field to the pitcher's mound. And Folger is ready, and the first pitch to Heidenreiter is swung on and missed. Folger is ready, and his 0-1 offering. It's outside, 1-1. Folger this year coming from Ripon College. Had made 9 appearances for Ripon. No starts, ERA of exactly 3. And the 1-1 is in the zone on the outside corner, 1-2. Folger struck out 6 in 9 innings pitched. And the 1-2 is swung on and missed. And that's out number 1. So Folger able to retire Heidenreiter on the swinging strikeout.
Number 12, Dusty Medved.
So we have a pinch hitter, Dusty Medved. And that is a ground ball up the middle to the shortstop, and he's able to make the play. Folger tried to get it, unable to reach it, probably worked to his advantage. Had he managed to get a glove on that, that probably would have been an infield single. But Mitch McConnell was able to get the ball, make a strong throw over to first, and Medved is retired in the first pitch.
Left fielder number 2, Ryan Wachter.
Wachter now stepping in with 2 outs. Wachter pinch hit in the 6th inning and struck out. And the first pitch from Folger to him is outside, 1-0. Folger is ready. His 1-0 offering is on the inside corner, 1-1. Folger nods, and we have a timeout by the batter. Wachter calls timeout. Steps out, and now he's ready. Folger's set, comes together, and his 1-1 offering is hit into right field. And the play is made. So Wyatt Olson takes a few steps back to his left, makes the play, and we have a 1-2-3 inning. Folger works a quick inning, and we go into the bottom of the 8th, and the A's still have a good, commanding lead. Sheboygan with the 8-2 lead.
Now pitching for Plymouth, number 2, Ryan Wachter.
So the bottom of the 8th is upon us. A's leading 8-2 over the Plymouth
Coming up,
Flames.
for the A's, designated hitter number 14, Carter Amundsen.
Sheboygan, Plymouth Flames with a new pitcher, Ryan Wachter, now in for Jake Clemmy. And the top of the order is up for the A's. Carter Amundsen, the DH, gets the first offering from Wachter, and it's up high, 1-0. Wachter's 1-0 offering is hit off into the right side, foul territory, but the first baseman, number 12, will make the play.
Left fielder number 39, Adam Ryan.
Dusty Medved came in for or pinch hit for Tyler Wilford, and now he is at first base. Made the play in foul territory. And now up for the A's, Adam Ryan, and the first offering to him is a ball, 1-0. One offering, swung and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 offering is down low, 2-1 to Adam Ryan. Ryan today is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. And the 2-1 is fouled back 2-2. Ryan has a run scored and an RBI. Scored the run on the 3-run home run from Taylor Grimm and had an RBI double in the top of the 6th. Full count now. And the full count offering catches the bottom of the zone, and that is strike 3 called. Adam Ryan is called out on strikes. So in steps Wyatt Olson, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 34, Wyatt Olson.
Olson today is 2 for 4, 2 singles, a pop-up, and a flyout. And the first pitch to him by Wachter is down low, 1-0. Wachter ready. High leg kick, 1-0, is swung and a miss by Olson, 1-1. Wachter in his motion. The high leg kick, the 1-1 is a shot down the left field line, but that is foul. Hit it well, but hit it foul. So it's just a loud strike. 1-2. The entire outfield is now covered with a foggy mist, starting to creep into the infield a little bit. The 1-2, and Olson strikes out swinging. So Wachter comes in, gets the A's in order, and strikes out 2. So after 8 complete innings, the A's lead 8-2. They are 3 defensive outs from a victory. It is Sheboygan 8, Plymouth 2. We are here for the top of the 9th. The A's lead 8-2, and to close this one out, Number 30, Weston Nelson comes in, relieving Ben Folger, who went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. So Weston Nelson looking to get the final 3 outs for the A's. Not a save situation, as the A's have a 6-run lead.
Third baseman number 22, Zach Gramble.
So now hitting Zach Gramble. He was being DH for by Greg Cron, but is now hitting. And Nelson quickly falls behind 2-0 to Zach Gambrell. His first at-bat today. He has been in the game all day, however. And the 2-0 offering. That finds his own 2-1. So technically a pinch hit appearance for Gambrell, even though he's been playing the infield at third. And it's 2-2 now on a swing and a miss. And that 2-2 offering is fouled off to the left past the third base coach. Nelson looks in his glove. He gets the pitch he wants. His windup in the motion, and that is low and in. It's a full count now to Gambrell. And his full count offering is on the corner, and that is called strike 3. So Gambrell is retired, and the A's are now 2 outs from a victory.
Second baseman number 7, Clay Henning.
Clay Henning now for the top of the order for the Plymouth Flames. And the first pitch to Henning is outside, 1-0. Nelson's 1-0 offering is low, and that's 2-0. Two and 0 is inside. 3-0. Henning today, 0 for 4. 2 groundouts, a strikeout, and a unassisted grounders to the first baseman. And the 3-0 pitch catches the corner. Weston Nelson works to count to 3-1, and his offering now is swung and missed. It's full count. So Nelson fell behind 3-0, able to work it back to a full count to the Flames second baseman. And that pitch is swung on a miss. So he fell behind 3-0 and then gets him to swing on 3 straight pitches. And the A's now have 2 outs for the Flames, and they are 1 out away from winning this game.
Number 21, Nick Wilson.
Pinch hitter now, Nick Wilson. And the first pitch to Wilson is just a bit outside on a curveball. 1-0. Nelson in his windup, his 1-0 offering. That finds his own 1-0. Or 1-1. Nelson struck out the first 2 batters he's faced. And the 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. And the 2-1 is swung on and missed. So the A's are 1 strike from victory tonight. Nelson gets the sign, and the 2-2 pitch. Low and outside, full count. Nelson is ready, and the full count offering is down low, and he walks Wilson And in steps Greg Rude.
Shortstop number 25.
So Nelson had a chance to get the A's out of this game with a victory, but a 2-out walk, and they are not quite done yet here. The first pitch to Rude is on the corner, 0-1. Nelson ready again. That ball is on the outside corner, 0-2. A's again, down to their final strike. They get it, and they will claim this game. Nelson looks over to first, comes together. His 0-2 pitch is fouled back to the left, out of play. Count remains at 0-2. Nelson is set, and the payoff pitch, and that's a swing and a miss on a check swing, and that is the final out, and the A's claim a rather good offensive output, get 8 runs, and good pitching performance by a combination of Brandon Winfield, Ben Fogler, and Weston Nelson hold the Flames to just 2 runs in the first inning, and also some good defense for a solid all-around performance. And the Plymouth Flames will fall to 5-2. The A's improve to 3-0. They are now at win 1-4-9-3. They are 7 away from 1,500 as a franchise. So tomorrow we will be back here against the Green Bay Storm here at Wildwood Baseball Park. First pitch at 7:30. So again, the A's win tonight big. Sheboygan A's 8, Plymouth Flames 2. I am Joey Grundle, your official voice of the Sheboygan A's. I will be back here again tomorrow.